So today I am going to be doing a microneedling treatment at home with a derma needling pen. Now this one that I purchased, I bought it directly from the company. It is called the Dr. Pen Ultima A6. They also sell this on Amazon, and I confirmed with the company that they are the legitimate seller, the one I was looking into anyway, and if you're interested I can provide the links below. I just want to explain really briefly why I'm doing this and then give you the demonstration and my initial thoughts on this particular product, since I just bought it and I have had a hard time finding a trustworthy, high quality derma needling pen to use at home. Okay, so the reason I'm doing this is because I'm trying to anti-age. I want to see if maybe 1 year from now my skin could look better than it does right now. And so I know this is a long-term investment in time in doing this procedure. They recommend doing it about every 6 weeks. But what I'm going to be doing, and I'm hoping that this will help anybody who's interested in this and maybe somebody who will see subsequent videos months from now, I really want to know, does this legitimately work with long-term benefits, long-term anti-aging benefits? Without getting into in-depth details about how it works, just giving you a brief explanation, you might already know this, it creates micro tears and micro puncture wounds in the skin, and as a result your body will react by creating more collagen, by repairing the tissue and making it stronger, and like I said, giving it more collagen and growth factors. I really love the entire concept of this. I'm really into natural medicines. I know this may not seem natural, but the fact that your body is the thing that's doing the repairing and creating new cells and stuff like that, I love that about this. My problem area that I really want to work on more than anything else, I would say, I guess, is my forehead. I've started to get some lines this year just out of nowhere that are static wrinkle lines, and they're just there. It's not the end of the world, but if I can reverse aging a little bit, oh, I will try. So that's what we're going to be doing. It's really important for me to provide you guys with accurate documentation, so I am going to be taking a ton of insanely painfully close-up photos of the areas of my entire face, but especially of the areas that I want to see improvement on. That's the gist of it. Basically, the most important thing, if you are going to be doing any type of derma needling at home, most important thing is sanitation. So I have to be really careful. I have multiple things set up behind me. Everything has been disinfected. I've got multiple versions of alcohol and sanitizer to use, and I have some gloves to put on. With all of that said, let's get started. The first thing I'm going to do is wash my hands, put hyaluronic serum on my face, then put gloves on, make sure everything else is sanitized, and then I'm going to insert the needling tip, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. Everything is sanitized and ready to go. Here, the tip is in place now, and I have a mirror that I'm going to need to hold. So to be safe, to get a feel for things, I'm starting at the depth of 0.5 millimeters. The area that I'm working on, that I really want to work on, like I said, is my forehead, but I am not going to start there since it is the most painful. The last thing I want to tell you is I have applied hyaluronic serum with a little avocado oil on my face. It just continually dries very fast. It's supposed to be a little bit slick on the face when doing this for the ease of use, and because you're injecting it into your skin, which is frightening, so you better use good ingredients. This is what I was going to tell you. One last thing I want to let you know, please be forewarned that the face does become red when doing this procedure. For me in particular, my face gets absurdly, insanely red at some point, and it looks like I'm dying. So just be warned. It's normal for my skin, and it goes down in 2 hours and goes away. To start this little device, right here there's a button, and you can press the button, it'll turn on, and then you can press it again to increase the speed of insertion of the needles. So I'm not really sure what speed I want to go on, but I'm not going to go on the slowest one, that's for sure. And by the way, I have this plugged in with a USB plug into my computer, but it also has battery attachments, so you don't need anything like that. I'm a little nervous. Okay, I'm going to start on the cheek area here. Before I continue, I'd like to say, like I said, I have tried this previously with a pen which broke, and it was made in China. It was a cheaper one, and this one is actually hurting significantly more. Hopefully, I'll just adjust to the pain like when you pluck your eyebrows, because like I said, I didn't know myself. When you do this, just breathe. I want to pass out. Oh, by the way, I'm also doing this to treat sunspots and hyperpigmentation and uneven skin, but mostly for wrinkles. I'm adjusting to the pain. Just want to say something. There are recommended depths for different areas of the face, but it also depends on the person and how thick your skin is and a lot of other factors. But I am going to start out and continue going forward with 0.5. I tend to do that so that I can adjust to the pain before increasing the depth. So I'm going to do this side. And in the very end, I will focus more specifically on the regions that I want to work on, like wherever there are lines and wrinkles and skin damage, okay? One other area I forgot to mention I wanted to work on is right here. If you can see, I actually have a chickenpox scar that I might as well attempt to get rid of as well. And if I can handle it, I'll also go close to the hairline and even through the eyebrows, because it's also supposed to be used as a treatment for hair growth, so why not? I will more stamp it in those areas because I believe it could kind of rip the hair out if you're not careful. Okay, I'm going to disinfect my gloved hands. I'm going to put some more hyaluronic on my face, and then I'm going to increase the depth to at least 1, and we're going to go deeper. Okay. So the pain is definitely increased. This most definitely works. And the cheaper version, which I have previously purchased, I'm pretty sure it wasn't even working at this point because the level of pain is so different. And my face is getting extremely, extremely inflamed, which is good. That's what's supposed to happen. But I'm saying that because I can feel it. It feels very hot on the right side. Wow, you can see a difference. Yeah, this is quite painful. I am going to do the same thing on the left side. And then I'll try to zoom you in if it helps. You can see even closer what I'm doing. And then I'll do the areas that I really, really want to work extra on. For some people, they have pinpoint bleeding. I haven't had it yet. If I go much deeper, I'm pretty sure I will. So we'll see what happens. Either way, my face is going to be so red that it's going to look like it's full of blood, which is gross. But I will be back soon. Okay guys, so I finished the treatment off camera. Holy cow, this really seems to do the job properly compared to the cheaper version which I purchased before, because I was having some problems when I initially purchased these things in figuring out, if any of these were proper products or if they were all just knockoffs. Dang, it quite hurt. And I think that I have quite a good pain tolerance, so it's understandable that some people use numbing cream before doing this. Right now, my face feels extremely hot, tight already, surprisingly, and that's about it. And I saw underneath my eyes, it looks a little bit swollen. I was able to get this under my eyes at a smaller, lower depth, and I really, really want to work on the area under my eyes. I'm going to keep you guys posted on how things change. We will see what happens. I'll document the progress. I also have a website, and I'm going to be documenting all of that on there as well with photos and stuff. And so I recommend going there as well. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything, please let me know. Be careful whatever you do with these procedures at home, and I really appreciate you watching. Thanks.